Hello everybody, Multiman37 back here with another review, this time of the deluxe twokai-oh from Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger. I almost said Gokaiger, which would have been wrong halfway, I guess. This is the mecha used by Zenkaiger, and it comes with a few things. You got twokai-oh, and then you got the two SD Robos, Twokai Katana and Twokai Ricky. So we'll take a look at the box, and then we'll take a look at the little SD Robos here, and then twokai-oh. So here we have the box. Let me just make sure my camera is steady. Got a picture of twokai-oh with Katana and Ricky right there, the two forms of twokai-oh. On this side you have some of its other formations, like the Crocodile Bazooka. On this side you do get twokai-oh in his other forms, along with the other 5 Zenkaigers. Bottom is nothing. Top is Crocodile with Zenkaiger and the in-show versions of Katana and Ricky. And on the back is, of course, everything you're gonna do with this thing. So, let's get started. I'll go in numeric order on their gears, that is. Here is Twokai Ricky. The reason he's called that is because he is based on O-Ranger Robo from Choriki Sentai O-Ranger. You can even see the O-Ranger emblem on his forehead, and the head of a lion, which is supposed to be Dash Leon, which would make the torso and arms of O-Ranger Robo. On the back, he has a Gatling gun, and as you see, it does kind of weigh him down. He is very back-heavy, and in the show, he can take it off and, like, hold it in his hands, but you can't really do that. The Gatling gun does spin, but you have to do it manually. There's no little button to push for it or anything. Stick that on its back again. And he is, yeah, he's very back-heavy because of just the sheer weight of the Gatling gun. And, like, you can get him to stand up, but it can be a bit of a challenge when he decides not to want to stand up. Like right now. There we go. And then we have Twokai Katana, who is based on Samurai Sentai Shinkenger, specifically their mecha Shinkeno. And you can even see the face of Shishi Origami right there. And they have the same posability, only in the arms, going to full 360, and they are on a ball joint, as you can see. The weapon that he carries on his back is a sword, which isn't nearly as back-heavy as that Gatling gun. And in the show, he does hold it somewhat like this, but you can't really do that here. And it actually does have the same carvings as the Dai Shinken. I actually do own Shinkeno, and I do plan to review it, but I do want to get some of the other Shinkenger mecha. So you get the lion, the dragon, the bear, the monkey, the turtle. So same carvings as if it were the Dai Shinken. So there's that. Now that we took a look at these two, who keep wanting to fall over backwards, let's take a look at Crocodile. This is the ship that Zenkaiger and his siblings live on. Yeah, it is basically, it's called Crocodile because it has a crocodile's face right here, sort of. In 2 different color schemes. One side is gold with red accents. The other side is silver with blue accents. And there is a reason for that you will see later. Not much that it can do by itself. can open the jaws if you want to, and I just realized this was unfocused. But that's about it. It does look nice, though. It really does. So we'll get into some of the different formations. First, we'll get into the two vehicle formations for Katana and Ricky. In order to do that, we literally just split this down the middle. And then this has a few kickstands that you need to deploy. For this section, push this up. And this is for Katana, so stick him right there and have him hold on to the thing right here. And there we have twokai-oh, which is a flying vehicle. Meanwhile, we get this little bike section, and even with the kickstand, it actually is rolling. Well, I was supposed to take this off anyway, because you want to take this off and attach it to the front, and then adjust the arms. Two little holes for the two little pegs in his feet, or two little pegs for the two little holes in his feet. And there you have Crawlingo, which is a land-based motorcycle vehicle. And it surprises me that this thing rolls well, even with the kickstand up. Again, you can have the kickstand down and just hold it as you roll, but if you want to display it, you definitely need the kickstands up. So there is that. Should I do the crocodile bazooka before? Yeah, I'll do the crocodile bazooka first. So for the crocodile bazooka, let me just return these two to normal. I'll deal with Ricky later. Reattach them here, and then you want to extend these little leg bits. I'm going to raise up my camera. Take off the weapons, and you want to put Katana and Ricky on the sides. They don't lock in place or anything. They just kind of sit there. I do wish they can, but they don't. I think that's good. Actually, I should probably do this part first. You want to take both of the weapons and attach them here and here. And then attach the whole assembly to the little bit right there. So it's something like, if I can line it up right, like this. And here we have the crocodile bazooka. So that's what that would generally look like. Now let's get into the two different formations. I'll start with, I'll actually start with Ricky's formation first. So, put that down. So stick Katana here, and for Ricky, you want to pull out this little, I don't know, plank, and then move this little section up. Stick Ricky in here. No, don't do that yet. And then this is actually a dial, and once you twist it, he slings into the center position. So there's that. You want to take this little top section, push it down, and that'll cover up his eyes. Close this up, and then extend the leg sections out further. I need to raise the camera more. Turn it this way. Have this section be an arm. Take, oh wait, this is on, the legs were on the wrong way. Take the blade and put it on the back of the waist. And then the Gatling gun goes on the top of Katana's head. And then so that extends out. And then a little panel will reveal his face. And there you have twokai-oh Ricky. Now, I'll get a closer look at his face real quick. Those look nice. So can I push this back a little further? I guess that works. Posability on twokai-oh Ricky is as follows. This arm does rotate a full 360. You can go in and out with it. This arm doesn't have any posability when it's like this. The legs, he does have a bit of a waist joint, but you'll knock off the weapon, and the legs can kick outward if you want them to. But again, that comes off way too easily. This isn't my favorite form to always leave twokai-oh in. But it does look nice. But of course there is an alternate form that involves Ricky being, or not Ricky, Katana being in the center spot. So switch everything out. Take that out. I'll put Ricky here. And while I'm in the area, I'll do the same thing I did last time. So just stick Katana here. Nope, don't do that. And then move the legs this way. I guess I could have, whatever. Close everything up. And we get a natural arm this time. This time you want to put the Gatling gun on the back. I almost dropped it. Like that. The blade goes on top of Ricky's head. And for the face, you want to lift up the eye section to make a new face. And here we have twokai-oh Katana. And getting a closer look at his face. Very nice looking. Even got a big fire kanji on his chest, which looks nice. And he has a little more posability here than in twokai-oh Ricky. So the added posability you get is the arm, which can go in and out, and it does have a shoulder bend to make up for the fact that the entire section doesn't have like a natural kind of shoulder joint. And that's mostly because of the gimmick of the little gear thing over here. But I guess that's not too bad. To be fair, I would have preferred it if it just had normal posability in both arms, but it's fine. Also, you do get the sword, which does look impressive. And he has the same amount of posability. I think you can get away with using the waist joint here. The only time it would knock into the arm is if, or knock this off is if the arm was in the way. So yeah, you do have a little more posing options, but it is kind of lackluster. But that is pretty much it. Overall, twokai-oh is a pretty decent mech, and while it doesn't have any direct compatibility with the other Zenkaiger mechas, I do like the Crocodile Bazooka, especially because it does remind me of, what was it? The Ika Tenku Buster from Zenkaiger, which I guess probably was the point. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I will see you guys later. Take care.